Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Feletsa, and today we are doing my October TBR. So today I'm picking out my October TBR, and I thought it would be fun to do it together. I thought that would be a fun idea. So I have a lot of books, as you can see. Yeah, like a lot. So I'm a part of a Patreon group called Fox and Wood. That is a Patreon group by Alexandra Roslin. And so we're doing a Fox and Wood Fall readathon. I have a couple of prompts that I need these books to fit. So unfortunately I can't share those prompts. I wish I could. This would probably be easier. But I can't share those prompts because she wants them to be private. So I will be trying to find the books that are going to fit these prompts. So I believe there are 8 prompts. So in total, that means we're going to need about 8 books. That's going to be fun and interesting because that's a lot of books to try to read in the month of October. But hey, we're going to give it a shot. Maybe I can do it. I will be reading a lot at night, it seems. But let's see what books we can pick. I do know that my first pick is going to be Death by a Bookseller. And Sarah's books gave that, I believe she said 4 stars. So I'm hoping that this is already going to start me off on a good foot if she gave it 4 stars. So hopefully I will be able to do the same, or 5. It really depends. If it's a good book, I most likely would just give it 5. I'm not a really... I don't think I've ever given a lower star than a 3. Have I even given a 3? I don't know. Have I done 3 stars? I'm not sure. Maybe have, but never anything lower than that. But hopefully it will be a 4 or 5 star for me. So I think that would be a really, really good pick first. So let's try and find it. It's really, really not hard to miss. It's like neon green. Wait. Oh, wait. Yep. See it. I see it. So yes, Death of a Bookseller. So this is going to be one of my first reads. Hopefully it's really, really good, and hopefully I enjoy it. Okay, so this is book 1. We're going to add this to my TBR cart. So let's do that. So, book 1 added to the TBR cart. Okay. So, let's see. The next prompts. So since I remember all the prompts, I can just start thinking and grabbing. So let's see, which, ooh, Carmilla. I know we want that. We definitely want Carmilla. So that is going to be book 2, right there. Ooh, What Big Teeth. I've been wanting that. What Big Teeth. So that is going to be book number 3. Oh, don't fall. Okay, good. All right, let's move. What else? Here are all my, spooky thrillers type books. So maybe we should definitely pick one of these, or at least 3 or 4. Let's see. We need to pick this one. So we definitely need to pick The Halloween Party by Agatha Christie. Oh, I definitely need to read this one right here, this bad boy. So I need to read this because How to Train Your Gavin and Alexandra Roslin, both of the Patreon groups are coming together and doing a murder mystery solve along together, and it's gonna be so much fun. So we're all reading, I believe, we're all stopping at chapter 26, and we're basically all going to try to solve the murder separately and try to figure out who murdered the person. And then we're all going to share our thoughts and ideas and who we think did it together on a live show. And then we're going to read the rest of the book, finish the last chapter together as a group, and we're going to see who was right. So I'm really, really excited. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I definitely need to read this. So we're definitely adding this to the list. All right. Don't fall. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna have more books than I actually need because there's so many good ones. Hey, I can try to read them. We'll see what happens. So, okay. Wait, I remember. Okay. So we need to read The Haunting of Evelyn Jones. So this is actually our October read in our Patreon group. So we're all reading this together, and then Alexandra's going to do a live for it, and we're all going to talk about it. So I need to definitely read this as well. I believe that we're going to discuss this book. Is it in October? Is it in November we discussed this book? Or is it October? All I know is I need to read this. So I'm definitely adding this to the list of the rest of the books. So this is already getting to be a lengthy list. But I hear this is really good, so I'm super excited about this one. So we will be adding this bad boy to the cart. And a book already fell. So that's okay. So we are currently right now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's think. Prompts. What else do we need to read? I have a lot of Grady Hendrix. A lot of Grady Hendrix books. I hope I'm saying that right. I am saying that right. Grady Hendrix. Grady Hendrix? Yeah. I have a lot of his books. So maybe I should read one of them. Is it going to fit a prompt? I don't think it's going to fit a prompt. Let's do this one. You Are Not Supposed to Die Tonight. That sounds like a good one. I definitely would love to read this one. So we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna put it on our cart right there. This is really growing. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Can I read that many? It's okay. This is going to be a year we're going to challenge ourselves. We are going to be challenging ourselves this October, and we are going to try to read all these books. We really are. It's going to be okay. Let's see. Let's think. What else? We're going to do The Witch Hat Atelier. That is awesome. And it's a manga. So look at me branching out yet again. I'm excited about this one. This should be really good. I've heard good things about this too. So we are going to read that. Add that to the list right there. And what else? What else, y'all? What else? Ooh, while I have you guys and I have your attention, I have to show you. Because I don't know, I'm weird. I love book covers and when they change them up and they do different ones and different styles. So we know this one. I was talking to you guys about this in one of my last videos, or what's my first video? I think it was my second video. I was talking to you guys about this one. Well, the second edition of that came. Look at that. So pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, the Barnes & Noble editions came. This is the edition of House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas from Barnes & Noble. And then this is the edition, oh, I gotta get rid of that sticker. This is the edition of House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas as well. So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the same book, just in a whole bunch of different versions and covers. And when you say that out loud, wow, yeah, I definitely have a problem when you say that out loud. It's clear I have a problem. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore that. Hope you enjoyed those covers. Anyway, let's get back into it. You Shouldn't Have Come Here. That sounds really, really good. I remember reading the synopsis for that. You Shouldn't Have Come Here. And this, I think, is supposed to be, scary, right? Or a thriller. So that's me branching out too. We're going to give this one a shot. This sounds good. All right, so we're going to add that to the list. We can't count this one, and we can't count this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 more. Oh, we're probably going to have to try to make these work somehow because there is no way. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to figure out how to make those work with the prompts because there's no way I can read. I'm already nervous about this bunch. Okay, so maybe we should try to find a book that's like a little bit smaller. Those are actually fairly kind of small. Ooh, okay, so we have to read. It just came in. We have to read The Scarlet Veil. Don't know if it's gonna fit anything. We're gonna make all these fit somehow, but we have to read this. So this is going to be the last book that I add to the TBR card. Hopefully this ends up happening. This is a very large list of October reads. And hopefully my picks are all gonna be 4 or 5 star reads. I'm really, really hopeful for that. And I'm hopeful that I actually can read all of them. That would be awesome. It would be nice to do a readathon and actually finish all the books. Literally have a lot here, so if I don't, I'm not gonna be hard on myself, but I will be super proud of myself if I do read all of them. And hopefully I'll have really, really good book recommendations for you the next time after I read all of these books. So let's do a final wrap up of all the books that I picked out, okay? Okay. So I just had to. So they're not done yet. They're not close to being done. A couple of things still have to come in. But I thought this would be so cute to do. I saw so many other people doing it and I never thought of doing it, and I just think it's such a cute idea. But I made my kid's boo basket. So this is for my baby boy. And he has a few other things coming, and this is for my, well, I think of her as my daughter, but she's my stepdaughter. And I made her this basket, and a few things are coming for her because she's older, so, you know, it makes sense, baby toys and stuff, but she's a little bit older. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, look how cute. Look, it's so cute. Anywho, just thought it would be cute to share. In case any of you have kids, this is such a cute idea. And it just makes them feel extra special, so why not? All right, sorry, I just had to add that because that was just really, really random, but it was super cute and I wanted to share. Okay, so let's get into all the books I picked. Okay, so this is kind of weird. I've never sat on the ground before. Like, I feel like this is kind of, I don't know, more cozy. Anywho, oh gosh, I'm like, never mind, ignore me. I have you guys on a stack of books. And there's a couple books I'm like, oh, those would have been really good, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, we're really not gonna do that. We're not looking. We have Carmilla by Sheridan LeFew. So we're going to be reading Carmilla. Super excited about this one. I believe this is an adaptation of like the first vampire, and it was a female. So I like that. I'm gonna rock with it. I think this is gonna be really, really good. And then, thanks to Sarah Books, we're gonna read Death of a Bookseller by Alice Slater. I'm really, really hoping this is good. I believe, yep, of course, it's about a bookseller. We have Roach. Is it really Roach? I hope I'm saying that right. Roach, a bookseller, loner, and true crime fanatic, has no interest in making friends. She has all the company she needs in her serial killer books, murder podcasts, and her pet snail, Bleep. She has her pet snail, Bleep. That is so cute. I would just need to read this alone because of the pet snail named Bleep. This is Until Laura Joins the Bookshop. With her cute literary tote bags and her sunny smile, she's everyone's favorite bookseller. But beneath the shiny veneer, Roach senses a darkness within Laura, the same darkness Roach possesses. And as curiosity blooms into morbid obsession, Roach becomes determined to be a part of Laura's story, whether Laura wants her in it or not. That sounds so good and so creepy. A little disturbing, but you know, hey, it's October. We need creepy and a little disturbing. It wouldn't be October without it. It wouldn't be. You Are Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Kaylin Bayrun. Y'all, the cover. That cover is stunning. I bet you this is gonna be so good. It definitely looks like, yep, a camp Mirror Lake. Terror is the name of the game, but can you survive the night? So this is going to be a camp horror story. I'm excited about that. Clearly she's not supposed to die tonight. Maybe she will survive, maybe she won't. I'm excited to find out. This one should be a good read. So we have already talked about The Halloween Party by Agatha Christie, the reason why I have to read it. I am super excited about it because I do like Agatha Christie, and Then There Were None was my favorite that she ever wrote. It was such a good read. I loved it. If you've never read And Then There Were None, you should probably pick it up. It's a story about a group of individuals that go to a house and they're all there together. No one, it's like a mystery. No one seems to know each other, but then they do know each other, but they don't. And it's just, they are stuck in this house together, and then all of a sudden, they each start to die one by one. So yeah, if you like creepy, is it a thriller or is it a mystery? I guess it's like a mystery, a murder mystery. You're gonna want to pick that one up. Agatha Christie, And Then There Were None. It was so good. So this is Agatha Christie and The Halloween Party. I'm not sure about the premise of this one. Common sense, it's probably about a murder at a Halloween party, and I bet you that's amazing, and I bet you this is going to be an amazing story. And so we are going to probably really, really enjoy this, and this is probably going to be a 4-star read if I had to guess. So I'm super excited to read this. The Haunting of Evelyn Jones by Phil Hickes. Right? Hickes? Yeah, I think that's right. So we are going to be reading this one as well, and this is a middle grade, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm going to read the synopsis on the back. Turn on your torches and join Evelyn Jones. Evelyn loves reading ghost stories, so a dreary half-term becomes much more exciting when she discovers a spooky old book. Not only are the stories spine-tingling, but it belonged to a girl called Primrose who vanished mysteriously, never to be seen again. Intrigued, Evelyn decides to investigate Primrose's disappearance. With some help from her new friend Harold, now someone or something is stirring, and it is looking for Evelyn. Ooh, that sounds good. Surprisingly, a middle grade. It's been a while. This sounded good. Look at that. It's not even going to be that long. So there is a high probability that I might read all these books because I feel like not a lot of them are like super long. So this is a good chance. I'm feeling positive about this. Okay. Oh, and then I say that and I'm like, whew, this one's thick. Okay, so I believe that this is a young adult, and this is called What Big Teeth by Rose Sabu. We're gonna say by Rose Sabu. Let's read a little brief piece from the synopsis from the back. Just a random spot. We're just gonna pick one. In order to save them all, Eleanor must learn to embrace her family of monsters and tame the darkness inside of her. Rose Zabu's thrilling debut is a dark fantasy novel about a teen girl who returns home after she was forcibly ripped away from it. This exquisitely terrifying and beautiful tale will sink its teeth into you and never let go. That sounds really, really good. I have a feeling this name is going to be so fitting. So I'm super excited about this one. We'll ignore the thickness. We'll ignore it. The Scarlet Veil by Shelby Mahern. There's a good quote on the back of it, and it just sounds so good, so I want to share that quote with you guys. Exhaling slowly, he stares right back, his black eyes narrowing, as if I'm a puzzle he cannot quite solve. You are doing it again, he says at last. I look away quickly. Doing what? Romanticizing nightmares. Oh. That could be taken in so many different ways. I'm super, super, super excited to read this book. I'm curious. Yeah, just that quote, y'all, just has me pulled in. Just the quote alone. The quote. This is gonna be so good. And this is thick. This is actually really thick too. So that's it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be able to read all these books. It's gonna be okay. This is a YA as well, so the thickness, even though it is thick, like look at those pages. It's gonna be okay. We got this. We can do this. It's gonna be fine. But I'm excited to read that. So we have You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Genevieve Rose. All these roses, huh? Genevieve Roses, and this is from the author that also wrote The Perfect Marriage. I own that, haven't read it. I need to. I hear it's really, really good. Actually, I've heard mixed feelings that some people didn't like it, some people do like it. So I hope I'm one of the people that do like it. But You Shouldn't Have Come Here. This sounds like this is going to be a really, really good read. I believe... Okay, so this is about a girl named Grace Evans who's looking for like an escape from her busy life. So she goes to this little getaway, kind of like an Airbnb type of thing. And she goes and she stays, and a whole bunch of strange things start happening. And there's like no cell service. There's like a missing woman, that she just feels that there's something not right about where she is, that the situation that she is in. The owner of an Airbnb is someone that ends up becoming kind of like obsessed with her. So there's like an obsession aspect to this book, and that sounds so good to me. I don't know why, but this sounds like it's going to be a little disturbing and kind of haunting and just probably scary. So I'm super excited about this. This is going to be a perfect October read. All these have already sounded like really, really good October reads. So I think I picked a good bunch. At least I'm hoping I picked a good bunch. But You Shouldn't Have Come Here. I have a feeling Grace shouldn't have. Hopefully it's not, you know, unfortunate for Grace and she doesn't die or anything. That'd be pretty sad. So we're going to be reading The Witch Hat Atelier. And like I said, this is a manga. I'm super excited. What was the first manga I read? I think the first manga I read was... This was the first one that I read. Ancient Magus Bride. And I actually really, really liked it. It's cool. I ordered the second one, so I hope it comes in because I actually really enjoyed this one a lot. So that was my first manga. So this is The Witch Hat Atelier, and it's volume 1, and it's by Kamomi Shiramami. I think I said that right. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I said that right at all. So I tried. A for effort. A for effort. The synopsis on the back of this is A touch of magic. Meet young Coco, curious and bright, and desperate to learn how magic's wrought. But witches keep their secrets hidden tight, and witches Coco knows are born not taught. Then one day Coco spies upon a witch as he prepares the charms for which she yearns, and sees that like her skill with the thread and the stitch, the truth is, magic's something she can learn. Now, with this knowledge, Coco starts to try to teach herself the witch's way with charms, and yet her aspirations go awry. As Coco's magic causes grievous harm, to set things right, young Coco leaves her home, and so begins the tale within this tome. That rhymed. That rhymed. That was cute. Oh, this is gonna be cute. I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Like a little manga adventure, like a cozy one. This is gonna be awesome. I'm excited for this. Okay, well, those are all of my October TBR. It is a good bit of books. I'm hopeful I'm able to complete the fall readathon at Fox and Wood. That would be a lot of fun. I haven't been able to really participate in all of her readathons because, you know, being a new mom, I haven't had time. So it'd be a lot of fun to actually be able to read all these books. So I'm hopeful that it's going to happen. I'm being positive. And I hope out of this bunch, you found some books that you possibly want to pick up for October. I would love to know what you guys are all reading for October and what your October TBR looks like. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, bye.